Yo, YouTube. So this reacting to Greek god were so easy to rage bait. So let's go. All right.
You say Brawlhalla still sucks.
Like,
That's
dog,
my,
nah.
that's
I ain't
my
gonna lie,
dog. You waste your dog.
Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. Let me.
I
Damn.
love Rage Bait. Do I love her
All right.
No. Pause.
Back up, gang.
Do I love giving? Yes. No pause. But you know who took Rage Bait the most in the world? The Greek gods. Back in Greek mythology, it didn't matter what you did. You could say the weather was a little bit off today and Zeus will put you and your best friend's family on a t-shirt. In this video, I'm gonna tell y'all how the Greek gods were the most rage baitable people of all time. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. We just hit 6K subs, bro. 10K next, man. Let's get this video started.
Like, subscribe, comment. Same thing. Same thing out here. Same thing out here.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
Now, the first person we're gonna be covering is Athena.
How I do it? What the? Whoa, nah, I'm not doing it.
Mannered person, you would be wrong. Now there was this girl named Arachne. Now the thing about Arachne was she liked to knit. She was a knitter.
Oh, brother. Oh, whoa.
What's a knitter? What's a knitter? What the? I can't fit you out here. Whoa.
What are we doing this for, brother?
Ancient Greece was low-key a diabolical place to be in. Regardless of all that, she made a joking claim to her loved ones and friends, talking about some, hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I think I could knit better than Athena herself could. Now, instead of planning for a war or
I
trying
don't know
to
what that
figure
means.
out how to get humans to evolve, Athena heard this, came down, said, all right, bet, let's do something, make something shake. Arachne was trying to tell Athena, you know, I was joking, right? She wasn't going for that. Athena was not going for that at all. So they both knit and weave their little things, man, and you know, funnily enough, Arachne did it better. I'm sorry. It's gonna.
Oh my days, why am I saying this? Excuse me. They used to just do like a twerk off, basically. Alright. Whoa. Yeah, she definitely lost. She definitely lost that.
Because we did it first, all right? Greece on top. Now, Athena was looking at that. You know, she was kind of angry because everybody was watching. She was like, man, this mortal human girl, low-key, did better than me. She John Jones punched her in her face, gang. Now, while she was on the ground about to die, Athena turned her into a spider and she said, all right, if you want to knit, you can knit and weave all you want, along with all of your family members, man, and turn them into spiders too. She had no
I need that sound
reason to
effect. I need that sound
do
effect.
that, like, at all. Rage baiting her was as easy as pie. But funnily enough, this is a two-part story. Because a little bit after this, there was this woman called Medusa. I'm going with this.
Medusa? Medusa? Nah, Athena had to be jealous, bro. Medusa is, I don't know, nigga. That's Hermes. That's basically Hermes, bro. Oops. Yeah. Bro, how? I give up, bro. I give up. Let me see this. Hermes. I cannot type.
Medusa, you know, she was a follower of Athena. She loved her, man, like she was her mother or something, gang. Poseidon came out of nowhere talking about some, Jade, you trying to let me crack? Medusa, she wasn't going for that, so she was like, no, I'm not gonna crack you. I don't care that you're a god.
That's Athena's son. Wait, Poseidon is Athena's son?
Everybody, this woman just said I couldn't crack. Wow. You had the audacity to deny me of clapping buns. Me. I'm sorry, young girl, but it'll look like you got a choice, man.
I just gave you opportunity.
That time.
And just like that, he sexually assaulted her. I'm sorry to say, man. Nah, Poseidon was on one. He was crazy. So after getting sexually assaulted in Athena's temple, and Athena saw all of this happen, by the way, who am I gonna be mad at? Medusa or my brother for doing this. Medusa, what's up with you, man? What's up with you? She banished Medusa from her temple, transformed her head into a snake gorgon. But get this, she
made her into a snake.
wasn't even really mad for real that her brother sexually assaulted this innocent woman. She was mad that she did it in her temple. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Athena, there was something wrong with you, man. Like, there was dead serious something wrong with you, gang. But anyways, let's get on to the next one. Come on.
Bro, I couldn't do it, bro. I would be, not gonna lie. It doesn't matter if you're, I mean, is Kratos real? Nah, let me not find out. I'm not finding out about that. Now, Zeus was the worst, bro. Zeus had like everybody, nigga. He look at you, he took your bitch. He look at you, he already took your bitch.
So we got Zeus, okay? The big man, alright? You would think being the king of the gods, you know, he would be a little bit more palpable, you know, have a little sense in his head. Now, there was this one, like, little banquet going on, you know, a little get-together. We was finna have some food, some good eats, man. There was this guy named King Lycon, all right? He was getting everything ready for this whole feast.
Bro, this nigga just changed his outfit, bro. Now, he changed everything. He put an extra chain, too. Extra chain? Oh, my. Nah, I can't.
Guy named King Lycon, all right? He was getting everything ready for this whole feast. He had Zeus over. So with Zeus and all the royal people, you know, it was live. We was gonna have some good food. And you know, for a little prank, little joke, he decided, let me serve this guy Zeus some human flesh instead of normal food. You know, can't get mad at that, right? How do we tell him, Mr. Squidward? Craziest part is Zeus didn't even realize he was eating human flesh until this stupid idiot King Lycon was talking about some, we got you, man. You're not eating normal food. That's not steak. That's not pork rinds. That's a human. Gotcha. This dude Zeus finished his food, drank some drink, you know, he was like, appreciate y'all. As soon as he left, he flooded the entire kingdom. Entire village was gone. Killed all the women and children over food. This is another two-part story.
Wait, how do you find these stories? Novels? I get novels. Yeah.
Because a few days after this, there was this other king named Salmoneus. You know, he had some wind chimes. You know that thunder board where you can go woof, 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 and it makes some thunder noises. He was having some fun with his family, talking about some guys. Look, bro, look, I'm Zeus. You poor fool, man. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, Dionysus, Athena, Aphrodite? Keeping it smooth, I see. Yo, bro, there's somebody down there trying to be you. What? So wait, let me get this straight. He's using my lightning, my thunder, what I do for them, and pretending that he's me in front of his children? Oh no, this can't stand. Where he at? Right there. Right. Hold on. Show you this. Okay. Yep. He cares only about looks. Looks are the genuine only thing she cares about in the entire world. If you don't look good or you don't say she looks good, you're cooked, buddy. Now let me tell y'all about the 3 major times Aphrodite got rage baited. There was this one prince, you know, he was chilling. We're gonna call him Hippolytus, all right? Now Prince Hippolytus, he saw this one god named Artemis, okay? The god of the wild, you know, she was chilling. He thought, dang, she bad. She probably even better than Aphrodite. I ain't gonna lie. Aphrodite heard that, said, oh word, cursed his stepmother into falling in love with him. What the?
Then I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss.
And as y'all know, Greek mythology, what the? Aphrodite heard that, said, oh word, cursed his stepmother into falling in love with him. What?
Whoa.
Then I'm like, this motherfucker don't miss.
And as y'all know, Greek mythology goes, 5 different things happened and then he died. Killed this guy because he had a different preference, by the way. Second guy, you know, Aphrodite, you know, she let bro crack. I ain't gonna lie. W man.
Ain't no way she's gonna take my job.
It up for bro after he got to crack some buns, some godly buns, if you will. Now, in the same manner as y'all cheaters that hate when a girl records y'all when you in her bed, because you know you got 8 different girlfriends on the line that might see that. But the mistake that he made, he decided to tell his homeboys about it. The one thing you should never do after you hit up some cheeks. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, it was crazy, both Eddie's like, I was going crazy.
Shout out to this nigga. Shout out to this world out here, man. I like the effort, bro. I like that effort.
I tell y'all, man, wow. It was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie, I think while mid-strokes, bro, there was like flowers like happening around and everything. So you can imagine his homeboys started telling everybody else about this. To which Aphrodite heard about it. So then she asked Zeus, hey, low-key, can you slime this guy? I'm not trying to have him start talking about some, I'll let him crack. And Zeus was like, oh, Say less. I hope he has a family. And the third final time that Aphrodite did something for no reason. You know, there was an Olympus chilling, everybody, all the guys, they was having some fun, coinciding together, like, you know, jolly G, jolly Ja. Now, Ares had this golden apple, and she said, this is for the fairest women of them all. Hera, Athena, Aphrodite, Artemis, they all took the bait. So Zeus was like, you know what, bro? Let me change this up, y'all, okay? Don't worry, I can fix this. Hey, Paris! He got a random mortal Paris, okay? Told him, pick one of these three women. I picked Clark, I ain't gonna lie. Aphrodite, that's mine. She the baddest. Now, Aphrodite, she was all happy and stuff, but then she realized she was being compared to Athena and Hera and Artemis. Then she got mad. Then she started the Trojan War. What was we doing? What was we doing? Let me know. There was no point for you to do that at all. Anyways, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be the end of the video. So remember to like, subscribe, comment.
Wait, what? She started a war because she got compared by Athena and Hera? For what? Bro, she got compared. Bro, literally the two strongest female. Nah, I don't know what I'm saying. But that's Zeus' wife. Wait, they're both Zeus' wife.
Subs, and if y'all want more of this, like a part 2 of this, then, you know, tell me in the comments. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.
Now I'm watching the second one straight up.
The entire world seems
Same thing. You know what? Nah, let's watch it.
to be asking the same question. Where is
Spider-Man.
I'm here, everybody. Don't worry. No need to fear. Okay.
This thing is trash.
Now listen, I was told that y'all wanted a part 2 to my video. Y'all gave a crazy amount of support to it. I ain't gonna lie. W Glaze. Get my balls. Get them. Get my balls. Regardless of all that, for all you new people tuning in, you know my name Bill, okay, aka the Golden Boy, aka the Nonchalant Dragon. And today we're gonna cover more of these Olympian crybabies. I had to make sure I wouldn't get smited, I'm not gonna lie. Smited, smote, I don't know what it is. So without further ado, hey, let's get into the video, man. Let's make some shake. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, give me 10K subs, and that's just cinema, man.
Do something! Do something, bro!
Sisyphus.
Now, before we get into it, guys, let me tell y'all about a man called Sisyphus. Now, I know you've seen the memes of a man pushing a stone up a hill multiple times, bro.
Oh my God! Expose him! Expose him!
Yup, that was my glorious goat Sisyphus. He was known for tricking the gods, bro. He was known for not getting put on a t-shirt. But let me tap y'all into how Sisyphus was really moving back in his prime. So this dude Zeus was trying to cheat on his wife Hera. You know, of course. He was cheating on Hera with the river god's daughter. Sisyphus found out about this and stitched to the river god as well as the Greek gods themselves about this. Zeus was so mad, he was like, I bet, let's do it then. And sent Death to go kill this dude Sisyphus. Now, I don't know what he was smoking back in the Greek times, but this dude Sisyphus has some type of dog in him. Because he was running hands with Death, bro. Put him in a full Nelson, chained him up, and made it so nobody could die ever. He even escaped the underworld by gaslighting Hades. This dude Sisyphus was in no types of evil, bro. He was just a maniacal manipulator that had hands and could rage bait. He was running circles around all these gods to prove no point, by the way. He was doing it for the love of the game. The gods were like, now we gotta do something about him. Brought him back to the underworld, and they made him push a rock up a hill for the rest of eternity. He's doing it right now.
I'm not trying to hit it! Oh my God!
But rest of eternity. He's doing it right now.
She's a wife calling him to what the? If you finish pushing the boulder.
I'm not trying to hit it!
You calling him in?
But anyways, let's get on to the next one. Now Hera, Zeus's wife, queen of the gods, the goddess of marriage. Now you would think Hera being the goddess of marriage, you know, the queen of the gods, she would have a stable relationship with her husband. But no, not at all. Zeus very openly cheats on her and cracks everything with a post. And is surprisingly very open about it.
Doesn't matter if you're a human, if you're an animal.
Oh, what's going on, my wife? Honey, are you gonna stay for dinner tonight? No, I'm not actually gonna be here for dinner today because I'm finna go crack at least 8 mortal girls. 5 of them are minors, 3 of them I have husbands, and 2 of them are mothers. I know I just added those extra 2 on because I'm going crazy tonight. I ain't gonna lie, I'm Zeus. What you gonna do about it? Now, this isn't really a story about Zeus, okay? He had his own video in the first one. But this was a problem because of his actions. There was this 18-year-old girl named Alcamine. Zeus was walking down the street, saw her, and was like, hold on, she kind of bad. Now, Zeus wanted to lay down some godly game, talk about some, yeah, you know me, king of the gods, I be cracking anything with a post, man. But quickly realized she had a husband. So what he did was he transformed into her husband, cracked buns, and then left to his loving wife. Mind you, she basically got violated. So she birthed a boy that we will call Hercules. The reason I say Hercules, I know his name is really Heracles, but Hercules sounds cooler.
Yeah, Herod.
Roman life forever. Now, upon his
Yeah, I don't even know what I mean.
birth, when he was a baby, immediately when Hera found out about this, she sent snakes after bro. She was spawn camping. Good 20 years down the line.
Wait, son of Heron. Is Heron fake, bro? Like, yeah.
You know, Hercules, he finds the love of his life, okay? Has a wife and kids, lives that normal life. He was really living lavish too, like his father was Zeus. He was a ripped demigod, had this baddie of a wife, had a daughter, man. Hera was looking at this and was like, I ain't gonna lie, you doing too good in life, little man. Bippity boppity boo, you finna kill your wife too. And just like that, put a curse on him that made him crazy, so he killed his wife and kids. Now, Hera made him atone for doing this, even though that Hera did this to him and made him complete 12 labors that had him almost killing himself every single day. Hera was getting rage baited by a man being born. Like, your husband was right there. You could have given him a slap or something. You had to curse this kid. Now, this is actually a 2-part story because after this, Zeus impregnated this one woman named Leto, who was pregnant with twins, Apollo and Artemis. Hera was so mad, she banned Leto from giving birth anywhere the sun shines and sent a python to chase her across the earth. There was
What? Well, that
There's
sounds
something wrong
similar.
with Hera, I'm not gonna lie. But low-key was also just Zeus' fault the entire time. So hey. Now if I'm being completely honest, the way that Hera gets rage baited on the daily, man, this video would be 45 minutes long. Like, she was dead vaporizing women for sleeping with her husband. But they didn't even know that was her husband, because Zeus would transform into their spouse.
I just gave you opportunity of a lifetime, brother.
He was moving like a Party Next Door and Drake album, bro, just cracking anything that moved. He was
Don't
moving like you
even
since
know
you're cheating on a
how
girl.
it
Anyways,
is.
let's get on to the next one.
No.
Wait. So when Odysseus and his men, you know, they came up to this island on some calm stuff, he was like, all right, guys, we finally made it. After Troy, our first island. To make things even better, there was a cave full of cheese, food, wine, all that stuff, man. This is cookies. Once they looked behind them, and a 10-foot giant was right behind them that blocked the cave. You ain't going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of leak time.
He realized that there was humans in his cave and ate most of Odysseus' men. So yeah, nah, he was cooked. So Odysseus had to do this whole planning thing to make sure that the Cyclops wouldn't be able to catch him and then blind him. So after Polyphemus snitched, told his dad at Poseidon, oh my god, this guy Odysseus blinded me, man. Get back for me, man. Poseidon was like, oh, word? Pulled up on Odysseus and his crew, drowned his ship. He just put pain, agony, doom, and despair on Odysseus for 10
Bro, I forget. I didn't remember. Bro, how many fit in this? No. Oh, he only had one fit this video.
years. Now, why he was still angry after year 6, I don't know. Odysseus literally told this dude on year 10.
Aren't you tired, Poseidon? It's been 10 years. How long will this go?
Every single time Odysseus thought he was gonna make it home, Poseidon just whisked his ship away. Mind you, the whole reason that he's angry is that his son tried to kill Odysseus. Odysseus fought back, and now he's mad at Odysseus to fight back. Like, what is we doing, Poseidon? You're supposed to be a dog, bro. But there's actually a second part to this. Little time skip after Odysseus made it home. We're not caring about that no more. This story revolves around Athens. It was the divine contest for them to choose a patron god. It was between Athena, you know, Athens, Athena, or Poseidon. You know, Poseidon, you know, he mustered up his godly money, offered them a saltwater spring. Something nice, something calm. And Athena offered an olive tree. Get a load of this guy. So the citizens were thinking, do we want a saltwater spring or an olive? Yeah, we're taking the olive tree. Poseidon, we not rocking with you, gang. Move on somewhere. Go skip some rocks in your pond. Poseidon said, oh, word, and flooded the entire city. He had no reason to do that. This is like running in track and field, losing a race, then blowing up the whole school. What are we doing? Now, there was a third part to this story. Poseidon and Apollo were getting up to some type of antics, and then Zeus, the king of the gods, told him, I ain't gonna lie, little bro. I ain't gonna lie, son. Y'all gonna have to go fix up the Troy wall. They had to rebuild the walls of Troy for King Lamendon as punishment from Zeus. When the job was done, this dude Lamendon was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I'm not
What is this image, bro? What's this guy's body?
Paying y'all.
What?
I'm not paying y'all a single cent.
You're a donut. You're so stupid.
Low key, bro, I don't know why
Hey,
you
bro.
said that to two gods. They could have
Yes,
just whipped you
stupid.
out of here.
Oh.
I'll give y'all three choices. Do you think Poseidon A, left, B, killed him, or
He killed
C,
him. B.
flooded the whole city? Hey, you got it. C, he flooded the entire city. But low key, if I
So
was
he
doing
just
some work and didn't get paid for it, I probably would have done the same thing, Poseidon. So we gonna give you a little bit of a pass on this one.
We need these. We need these. I need these.
A lot, man, maybe we should just storm Olympus. I think we could take them for real. They're not even that strong. Ares overheard this, got super mad, charged them immediately, said, I want all the smoke. Let's do something. They whooped him and put him in a jar for 13 years.
This nigga is trash.
You're telling me you're the god of fighting and they put you next to the peanut butter and Nutella jars? Are we serious? How can you still say that you're the god of hands next to the syrup bottle, bro? This actually has to be studied, Ares. You might be sorry. If that's not rage bait, I don't know what is. Dude, he was rage baiting me when I was reading it. As y'all already know, there's two parts to this story. A few years before that, we already know that Aphrodite and Ares, you know, they've been a thing, okay? He been telling every single god, nah, this my girl. Maybe not Hephaestus, but you know what I mean. Ah, what's up, Hephaestus? Zeus, Poseidon, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, Aphrodite, that's my girl. So Hephaestus, I'm gonna need to actually back off. Unless you want
Is he pulling up his what?
some godly.
This is beyond crop. This is
I
beyond
ain't gonna lie to
cropping.
you, man. Hey, good one there, buddy. I ain't gonna lie though. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go crack your wife. Basically, Hephaestus and Ares' entire relationship. So this dude, Hephaestus, was so angry that Ares was cracking his wife. He decided to put an entire relationship. So this dude, Hephaestus, was so angry that Ares was cracking his wife. He decided to put an invisible net on his bed. So when Aphrodite and Ares went to go do the deed, it immediately caught them for all the 12 gods of Olympus to see and laugh. This dude, Ares, got put in a public humiliation
What am I press? What did I press? Oh, V? Wow.
trial and couldn't do a single thing about it. Just a bunch of pain and agony for this dude Ares, man. You low-key be getting it from every side. God of War just to be put in a situation like this, man. You are sorry. But anyways, on that note,
Thanos would never.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm finna end the video right here. If you guys want a part 3, put that in the comments down below. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, watch my other videos. I love every single one of y'all, man. Y'all are my goats, bro. I mean that from my heart.
Y'all know what this means. Like, let me do my thing. Like, subscribe, comment, and see y'all next time. Peace out.